Yeah, I casted a mid against Twist of Fate. Fizz was actually going to be my other pick, but I'm not really sure. They have double teleports. They have a Fizz jungle. I think people should just start banning Karma, being completely honest. And, I don't know. That's sort of one of the downsides of seeing a champion like Karma sort of fly back into the meta as quickly as it did. Anyway, with Teemo, which could go either way, is that everyone is going to pick her up. And just based on her kit right now, it's actually really hard for people to play against her, in my opinion. She's not the most overpowered champion. She's not even overpowered. She's very strong, and her kit's strong. But she is a good counter pick in a lot of ways to some champions. We're just gonna hang out, sort of in middle. I think we're gonna go for a tier first, depending on how everything goes. Tier or Rod of Ages. If we are forced back early, we might go for Duran's Ring, although I'm not sure that that's the best item. But I think our final build will look something like Archangel Staff or Rod of Ages. Lichbane, if we had taken Teleport, we probably would have gotten Boots of Lucidity, and our Lee Sin is dead. Yep. So that's a thing. Not like this. Yeah, Captain Blue. Did Poppy just flash? Why would you stay in jungle? Lots of questions being asked. No answers coming through. And they probably won't. It would be, I don't know. I really hope that this guy... Yeah, Soraka definitely is overpowered. Unlike Karma. My biggest fear is that they're gonna come... Oh no, okay. Yeah, they are. Blue card. Actually, Twist of Fate with a Corrupting Potion. We're going to start with our Q, just in case we need to sort of last hit from afar. When he locks in a blue card, we're not terribly worried about him doing damage to us. We just want to make sure that we are last hitting as effectively as possible. So again, just kind of hanging around. Pick that blue card to the face. That's okay. Once we get level 2, we'll be in a much better spot. Another blue card. Nope. He actually goes this way. We're going to scale up W pretty much right away. That way we get mana back and we get sort of last hitting becomes a little bit easier. The nice thing about the Kassadin matchup in particular is that Kassadin has a little bit of a hard time staying in lane against some champions that have really good poke. Twist of Fate being one of those champions. But it looks as though this Twist of Fate is not really punishing us for being melee with auto attacks, which is questionable. But there we go. Sort of my example. Right as I had said it, my example is sort of coming into fruition. We're just going to go ahead, poke over here. He doesn't have Ignite, so we're not terribly worried about this just yet. Oh, my Q didn't go off. We hit Ignite at least. And there we go. So, I was sort of waiting in that particular example to use Q early, but the stun card sort of came with at the end. And we're going to go here, pick up Duran's. And we're actually going to go... Yeah, we'll go with the Duran's. Right here. Yeah, I think that's the Twitch alerts box, honestly. There we go. We're just going to close out of it. And sort of Fandango with it later. Twist of Fate picks up 1 kill. He comes back with a Ruby Crystal. Looks like he's going out of Ages. So, meh. Pretty standard build from a Twist of Fate, especially when he sort of comes back. When he jumps into a group of people, it's a little bit frustrating when he has, let's say, I want to move out of the way for the red card. When he has a Rod of Ages and a Zonius, because he basically feels unkillable, even though he's relatively squishy. Fizz is top, so we know that we're gonna want to ward top side. So Fizz is near the blue buff. We're gonna put our ping. We'll put a regular ward here, just because if they come to contest the pink ward, we really can't do much about it. We can't fight 2v1. Not now, probably not ever. So again, just kind of harassing with the Q. There we go. Want to make sure that he's not able to proc Thunderlords as easy. We're gonna hit level 6 soon. And if we can get him to about half HP, we should be fine when it comes to actually taking him down. So we're gonna try to Q as much as possible. Okay, we're up in CS, he's up in a kill. Overall, it's pretty equitable, in a sense. So Duran's just allows us to stay in lane a little bit longer than we probably should. We have a Corrupting Potion, and Twist of Fate does as well. It looks as though he's out of his stacks. So again, using our W to sort of farm up, get a little bit more mana. He's level 6 right now. That cannon minion, which is not. So is Poke. Quite potent. Bot's in a blue card. Fizz is bot. We have Ignite in 20 seconds. Corrupting Potion is down. I wonder if we can head bot. Hopefully they're able to keep him there. I also don't want to die, which would be bad news. I'm going to ward here just to be safe. Hopefully they just are able to push Karma into the tower with the minions. No need to be that far out. Okay, so we get the kill on Fizz. Hopefully they're able to run away. We're gonna go with a Catalyst, I think. He went for a Catalyst, which makes me think that we should just get it for sustainability purposes. So we'll go for a Catalyst as well. We don't have to buy more potions because we have our Corrupting, which is going to sort of come back. The nice thing about Twisted Fate, other than him getting a bunch of kills, the nice thing about Twisted Fate with a teleport and his Destiny is that he's able to come back in a lane a lot quicker, which means he can refill his Corrupting Potion, so he has that advantage over us. Whereas with us, we kind of just are able to use Corrupting Potion. We're going to use it actually a lot more effectively once we hit the 20-minute marker where we get the Home Guard buff. But, yeah. And we're getting a Skype call. Go ahead and cancel that. So we're not dying. Okay. We're getting pinged. I'm going to put a pink ward down here. Poppy solo kill. Or, I'm sorry. Teemo solo kill. Go ahead. Twisted Fate is Mia. Actually, we can punish here. Don't have vision of Fizz. And our Q goes off. We wanna try to run this way if we can. We also, there we go. My biggest fear is that if we get too close to Fizz, he can still kill us, which thankfully he wasn't able to. Great speed by our B, so that's nice. And we're just gonna push this in. So we're scared of Destiny. And there we go. Dragon right after. We're gonna ward here just to be safe. But we should be good. I don't know. If we want to headbutt, Destiny's probably up. Adoration stacks. jump to me, okay. Rip. Okay. So, definitely sloppy. Not the way that we had anticipated it, not the way we drew it up. But I think we're okay. We're gonna be greedy here, which every time that we're greedy, it ends up biting us. We're gonna be greedy here, and we're gonna wait out the 200 gold for us to get Rod of Ages. We're gonna warn Teemo. He's about to die from a TF Destiny. Okay. And we're just gonna ping the hell out of people, let them know that Twisted Fate is Mia. Our bot lane's back, so literally the only place for Twisted Fate to go would be to go top. It looks like Teemo is going for Ginsu's first, but we're able to pick up our Rod of Ages, and now another ping because Twisted Fate took here when we got the double kill. So, Twisted Fate is back in the lane. He also has the Rod of Ages. He has 3 kills. Okay, so that explains it. I actually thought we were going to be up just a little bit to him, but it seems like he is doing a little bit. He's doing well for himself. And here we go. We're going to ping. It looks like he's going to go top. Which means that we have to start running up if at all possible. Can actually turn. That's Ignite. We can actually turn is code word for we shouldn't turn, but it looks like for 2 of us in total we were able to get 4 kills. Draven seems to go for a Merc Scepter first, or Merc Scimitar first, which is an interesting pick. And yes, Shuyin, lots of fun is being had here. Arguably the most fun that anyone has ever had in the history of fun is being had right here, right now.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The next item we're going to build after this is maybe Merc Treads or some iteration of Abyssal Scepter. I'm a bit apprehensive to going for Abyssal Scepter at this point. I'll go ahead and word this. Looks like Karma is right there. Come over the wall. I'm gonna pink it. So now they know it's pinked. I'm gonna have to wait for a Rift Walk to lock cooldown. But if Draven comes over here, we should be able to spook him. All are missing, so I'm a little bit scared. Fizz top is what's being called. So we're just trying to do as much as we can to freak them out. It doesn't seem to be working. They're not falling for any of the baits. They're a little bit more smart than I have given them credit for up to this point. Is he baiting me? It looks as though he is. We're gonna go ahead and flash the Sharky Shark. So we have multiple people mid. I felt like it was a bait. It was a bait. It did not fall for my bait. I fell for theirs. After saying that this feels like a bait. So there we have it. 4 on the bot side. We might. We're just being apprehensive. I don't want Soraka to have to use her abilities to save us, especially her ultimate. We should probably just go for Dragon. Draven is looking to be really aggressive, auto attacks the minion instead of Caitlyn. Hopefully that all the heals are not When hell, we're gonna save a corrupting potion just in case we have to engage. I stand on a trap, per usual. Okay, and we should just be back in. Unless people want to turn. Okay. We're able to soak a little bit of that damage. Trying to go onto Poppy. Okay, there we are. Caitlyn was just out of range for me to actually be able to ult into her to Rift Walk. So we weren't able to. Draven is just doing bad things to these people. Sort of polarizing Draven from last game. Yeah, Traps and I are best friends. That's another trap. I don't know that we need to pull it out. So next item will probably be Merc Tread. I think we'll build pieces to the Abyssal. I think that's probably a better investment overall. In 5 minutes, we'll have a lot more strength than we do right now. Ugh. So we'll go for an Abyssal Scepter, we'll go for Merc Treads, and then we will get ourselves a Lich Bane, I think. Or... Lich Bane would be an interesting item. Maybe a Rylai's, not a Rylai's, Revidans, or perhaps a Zonius. So we can go in the front line. We're a little bit tanky right now. And we have a mid Mia. So we don't want to go in on that. I want to try to run interference, just to be safe. Okay, Twisted Fate kills him. Is Caitlyn around? We should be fine. And just ignite for good measure. In my mind, we were saving Ignite for when Fizz walked by us, just in case he killed us. But thankfully, we were actually able to make something happen else. Otherwise, which is nice. Draven is just absolutely doing work, thankfully. So we're gonna go ahead, pick up the Abyssal Scepter, pick up Merc Treads. Just the nice thing about Merc Treads, so we already take reduced damage from magic, 15%, right? Yeah, 15% damage from our passive. So at this point, we just want to make sure that we are taking less damage and being stunned for less amount of time. And that is the death of the Draven. Finally. Rage quit income? Yeah. Hopefully not. Manly death of the Teemo. So, 2 minutes, we'll have a stacked Rod of Ages. Holy cow, I think he went from having a Merc Scimitar only to getting Infinity Edge, Phantom Dancer, and Zeal. I'm surprised I didn't get a Guardian Angel. 70% crit incoming with the Zeeks, holy cow. This is going to be ridiculous. And multiple people are up top for Teemo. I don't know if they're gonna roam around middle for us, but maybe we could pick off Caitlyn. Okay, she's 0 and 6. She doesn't have any HP because Caitlyn doesn't stack HP. So we're actually able to pretty much punish her. We're trying to farm. There is a world where I actually like leveling up my Nether Blade and going for something like a Lich Bane early. And we don't have vision, so we're just gonna end up backing away if he lets us. Doesn't seem to be the case. We're gonna flash. We use too many stacks of our Nether Blade, unfortunately. Or of our Rift Walk, so the overall mana cost of it was super high. And the reason that we flashed there is because if we took maybe one hit more from Caitlyn, she would have been able to kill us with her ultimate. So trying to be a little bit more cautious. Draven is just doing bad things to those dudes. If that gold card lands on someone, we'll go in. We want to make sure that we are standing out of the fish area. There we go. Card locked onto me. We're going to go ahead and ignite this so that we can secure the kill. Jeez, man. Oh yeah, that Poppy is very tanky. And that is an ultimate. This is the biggest fear of our lives. Teemo still going strong top. And does he have Destiny up again? Caitlyn's over here, so we're just going to run away without her seeing us. Okay, there we have it. Maybe the corrupting potion isn't the best item. Maybe double Duran's rings is better. Either way, we're gonna go for a Sheen right here, and in about 2,000 gold, for our purposes 1,800 gold, we will have enough for a Lich Bane, which is why sort of the Nether Blade build might work. And it looks as though he has us beat in terms of acquisition. We actually have a pretty much identical score line, excuse me, with the Twisted Fate. We're just gonna clear out mid, and then sort of run interference. Can do a lot of damage to Baron, and not that we need to. Draven's doing plenty, and it's not even contested, so we should be able to just group. Okay, have I led him astray? That's a Rift Walk double kill. Let's play it safe. Push the minions in. Guys, tower. Guys, tower. Guys, tower? Guys? Tower? Guys? Whew. And we're back. Well, we have the Lich Bane, so that's kind of neat. Yeah. Well, with the changes to death timers, I mean, we could easily still lose this game if we don't respect the Poppy. The Poppy is 14, 6, and 4. That's a pretty ridiculous stat line. Our Draven is 17 and 3, and yet he didn't seem to want to go ahead and just hit the tower. Hit the tower just one time. And my god, he's just clearing through minions. Just gonna try to slow him. Can. Anyway. Trying corrupting potions. I was waiting for Poppy to turn. Ignite here. Go to the back line. No success. There we have it. And that's a dead karma. That's triple kill. I don't even know what the animation was on that. But I guess he was within the range to auto attack. It just seemed very, very far. So we had a respectable scoreline, I suppose, 8, 5, and 9. One more CS than the Twist of Fate, which is all you need to know. But overall, I think it was a pretty standard or straightforward matchup for us, and the rest of the match just kind of went haywire, including a 14, 7, and 5 Poppy and some weird insect play at the fountain. This is already a very weird day. We'll see how it unfolds, how my sanity keeps up, if it does. There we go. So, S- on Kassadin, S- on Soraka, S+ on Draven. Why do these chimpanzees play League? Captain Blue. AK comes in and says, "Hey, my first Varus mid game went horribly." Alright, I got you, man.